Let's talk about it. Let's talk about YouTube broadcast yourself, or as we now know it, YouTube broadcast the algorithm. Uh, I was thinking about this earlier yesterday. I was like, my goodness, it's gotten out of control. I mean, it was already out of control. And then, they silently kind of forced everybody who wants visibility into an algorithm. They want you to do that. They want you to get into an algorithm and just do what everybody else is doing. And that kills creativity. That kills you. That really does. It hurts you. Broadcast yourself. I think that's probably what you should do if you want to truly enjoy what this is or what this is supposed to be. And I know it's like, well, nobody's gonna see my stuff, but then you have to realize that while you're doing it, I feel like, and I got caught up into it too. And I'll give you a little personal story. And it was more than just money. Okay. Um, it was this, and YouTube should have always been this way, but they flash some of this cash into you or whatever, and you start having other thoughts. YouTube should always have been this way. Should always be in its most purest form, in my opinion. It should be a place where you are having fun, that you are enjoying yourself, that you are putting your art or your thoughts or something that is a piece of you out there, and not mimicking other people or mimicking stuff for clicks or covering something that everybody else is covering. I mean, obviously, if you're a news outlet or whatever, you got to do what you got to do. That is exactly what you are. You're a news outlet. But other things that you're trying to do just for clicks or whatever, it just messes everything up. It just messes everything up, and that's not okay. You just stick to broadcasting yourself, whatever it is that you want to do, because my story came in its purest form was just, oh, I want to do this. This seems like kind of like fun. I always say it all the time. I saw other YouTubers do it. I saw Dashy do it. I saw those little gaming essay people do it, and it looked like fun. It genuinely looked like fun. And I was like, "Oh, this looks like fun. I'm gonna try it." And in its most purest form. And honestly, I think this is another thing. It was a lot of fun. Uh, when you have a horrible, awful, terrible job in customer service. I'm sorry. If you look out, that's a whole different tangent. I could talk about that. If you don't like customer service, get out while you still can. Like as soon as you feel it, if you are able, if the job feels terrible, please go. Don't stay around for 2 and 3 years like I did. Don't do it. But that was also another a secondary motivating factors that I hated my job. I hated how it made me feel. And YouTube was like the sort of yin to the yang, so to speak. It was the light to the darkness. And it didn't matter who saw it. Like, it mattered who saw it, but it didn't matter who saw it. Like, I wanted somebody to see it, but I didn't want anybody to not see it, if that makes any sense. And that, in its purest form, that's what it was. And then, you know, the job that you have gets worse and worse, and you start leaning on YouTube more and more. You have more and more fun, and then suddenly it pops into your brain. You go, "Oh, well, why don't I see people doing this for a living? Why don't I go for it?" Uh, yeah. For me, that was kind of mistake number one. Mistake. What I should, excuse me, what I should have done was I should have got the heck out of that job and find it someplace that I enjoy. That's so important. Don't do it out of desperation or try that. Just keep it pure, keep it raw, keep it you, keep it loose, right? Um, and I started looking up stuff and trying to get big. And what does this do? How do I get more people to watch me and all this stuff? And it just turned into something not me exactly. It was a little bit me, but now the algorithm, I guess, was in play, because when you do something that people like, or maybe the algorithm likes, it'll push out to more people, and you'll get those endorphin hits. Oh, those endorphin hits! You'll get them. You'll get those endorphin hits. That's real. You'll get those endorphin hits, and they'll take you there. You go, ooh, I gotta keep doing this. This is, ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah. And one thing leads to another, and suddenly you're off to the races, and suddenly you're not making. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna say never. Never's not never, but I'm not gonna fake the funk and say like the whole thing took over. But I definitely had my many moments where I was just going for it. I'm like, well, they like this. I'm just gonna keep doing this. But my personality, it just doesn't jive like that. It doesn't work with my personality. I can't keep doing things that I don't like to do. Because I still love to play. Obviously, I'm playing video games now. I'm just not posting regularly. I'm not broadcasting myself. And a lot of things, a lot of things happened during the pandemic for a lot of us. And I think after the pandemic is when my channel finally got monetized, and it was just, oh yeah, this is it. And people staying home and they're watching, and numbers are going crazy. And but you would think it would keep going crazy, and then I had a conflict of interest, like a conflict of I don't know if that's the right word to say, but conflict of like my how I felt about my work, and it got messy really quickly. It got really messy. This is why I'm trying to go like back to the basics, but it just you know keep doing it because you love it, because the money ruins everything. That's all I'm trying to say. Just don't lose the passion. Don't lose the passion. Because if you're like, oh, I gotta play this game again, oh, like it's over. Like, please stop. Stop doing it that way, and just do whatever you want. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do, because that's the best way to go about it. And if people want to rock with you, they will. And if they don't, that is okay. As long as you like doing it. You gotta like doing it. You gotta protect your vibe. And that's just the way it goes. You have to protect your vibe. If you ain't feeling it, don't don't do it. Don't force it. And that's it. And to be fair, YouTube definitely does things that will make you feel like you're doing terribly. That whole numbering system, if you've ever uploaded a YouTube video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But they have a numbering system out of your last 10 videos of what it's doing, and you post it, and then it goes, okay, this one's doing a 1 out of 10, which means it's really good. And they'll throw fireworks in your face. Like, screw them. You know what I mean? And then you might post a video that gets 0 views. Like that, those goose eggs, it's a real thing. And then it won't be anything. It'll be gray, or like instead of a green button, it'll have like a gray button next to it. It's like, screw you guys. You know what I mean? And they'll stifle it. They'll smother it, because it's just like, even if nobody sees it, right? Somebody's got to see it. If that makes sense, needs to happen to stumble upon it. But no, YouTube makes sure that they smuffle it, because it's not topical, or whatever, or it's not like engagement stuff. You have to try to prank somebody or something crazy like that. I don't know what I'm looking at. Or you have to be in your car and like doing a sing along, or maybe talking seriously about something. I don't know. Human nature is weird too, but Just don't lose yourself. Even if you get goose eggs, who cares? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy making the video? That in and of itself has to be a reward. That has to be a reward. Or share it with somebody that you care about. That's my advice. Don't look at it as something a potential career path. I mean, unless you're really, really, really adamant about doing that. I'm not gonna tell you not to, but if you're like a hobbyist or something, just don't think about the numbers. Don't think about the stats. Just bring your vision to life. Bring your vision. If you have a vision for a video, like what you're seeing right now, this is exactly how I wanted it to be. You go, wait, there's just like a squiggly line bouncing on that's how I wanted it. It reminds me of an old time, a time gone by that was really cool. It reminds me of like the Blonsky files on the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, like the green and black, like the early 2000s sort of Matrix E type feel. I might change the graphic. It might be a bouncing bar or something, but this is exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want any bells and whistles. I didn't want any end cards. I didn't want any iCards. I didn't want any links in the freaking description. I just wanted it to be me, you, this squiggly line, and a title. That's it. That was my vision for it, and it came to fruition. And I thank God I did it. And even if it doesn't get any views, this is what I want to put out. Who cares about the money? And that's the thing about it. The money, they use the money to entice people to do things that they don't want to do, that they would never normally do on their own, right? Broadcast yourself. Keep broadcasting yourself. Don't let them take that away from you. Oh, well, it needs to be a short. If you want a short, if you want to make a short, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like making shorts unless it's something that I really have a vision for now. I feel like taking my old videos and making it into a short. I will, but they want you to make a short. I'm kind of done. Hey, if you want to goose egg my videos, YouTube, feel free. I don't care. I don't care. I care about what I put out. Somebody out there is going to stumble upon it one day, and if they like it, then they'll enjoy it. They won't even have to click like. They'll just enjoy it. They'll sit back and they vibe. All this stuff, and it speaks to a bigger thing. Everywhere you go, there has to be a comment section. There has to be a like button. There has to be. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting, and I hate it. I'm tired. No, not to say you guys, and you know what I mean when I say comment section. Not you. If people who enjoy my videos, you guys are regulars, or if you're just stumbling upon this for the first time, it's just the internet experience sucks. It sucks. I don't like it. I wish it would change or go away. Internet used to be pure. It used to be more exploratory, more experimental. And now we got this. Now we got this. We got everywhere you go. If you're looking at the news, you're gonna know there's a comment section on the news. What on earth? Why do we need people talking? Everything has a chat box. Everything. Too much communication. TMI, TMI, TMI. That's a whole different topic for a whole nother video. TMI and the eye's not good. Ugh, eye is bad. It's disgusting. I just want to go back to the internet in 2000 and no, maybe 2003, maybe 2004. Kind of get away from 9/11 a bit, but yeah, it's terrible. I despise it. I despise it in so many forms. I hate the fact that my sub box, I'm not in control. There's a feed, but I'm barely in control of it. The homepage of YouTube, you refresh it, it's something different every time. The sub box is it's just being dismantled. I really don't like the way that it looks. Yeah, but it's just I don't know. And on top of that, it feels stale. It feels stale. It's the same people doing the same things. Ugh, this is lame. Can I be honest with you? This is lame. This is lame. Let's get it together. Get it together, YouTube. We're getting broadcast yourself. That's what you need to do. You don't need to. You shouldn't have to try to be topical all the time. And who cares if it sinks? Who cares? That's just more bandwidth that we take up. Good. Well, we're not here to serve you. You know what I mean? YouTube. We're not here to serve the YouTube algorithm. They say they preach up and down the algorithm is our people. I don't know about that. I doubt that. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. I don't think the algorithm serves people what they want to see all the time. It just knows the signals that people respond to, but that doesn't mean that's exactly what they want to see. Some of it's involuntary. Some of it's baked into the human experience. Some of it's baked into the psyche, the levers, the freaking pulleys, the freaking synapses firing off. But that may not be what they want. Just because, you know, your body, your iris, your freaking eyes freaking open up when you see something doesn't always mean, ooh, I definitely want that. It could be something shocking. It could probably be something. It could even be something that you wish you didn't see. You know what I mean? So just cut the crap. You know, cut it out. I could go on and on, but it's just broadcast yourself. Don't broadcast what you think an algorithm is gonna like, or what you know. Even if your video has a hit, if a video is a hit, don't do it. Don't do it unless you want to. Now that's the thing. If you want to, go, okay, I actually want to do this. And that's the thing. Sometimes it gets a little muddy. It's a little muddy. So do I really want to do this, or did I just get an endorphin hit from a signal that YouTube put out? Did I get an endorphin hit because it got like over 100 views or something like that? That's the question. But keep your passion. Keep it no matter what. Because I'll tell you what, if the passion goes, you go. That's what happened to me. Passion went down. Passion went down. And I've been trying to get back to 2016, ever since. It's coming back. I mean, the fact that I'm making this means that there's something there. It was just nuts. Just to see the bottom drop out on the platform. On Twitch too. Like, people stopped doing Twitch because they freaking defunded the damn thing. It's not even a little bit. You put on all this work, all this effort to try to, get people in there and have a good time, and you're sweating and everything. And so all my streamers, the streamers I used to watch, are gone. I got like two left. Two left. All the streamers that were streaming all different types of stuff, and there was Fall Guys and stuff. And that was it. These people I watched regularly, and they just fell off the face of the planet. Same with some YouTubers. So, you know, who's winning? It's always going to be the big guy. Well, you know what? You know what happens when you win? When you win, you put out passion. That's how you win. How do you win? You put out things that you want to put out and feel good about it. All right, that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching. I always have to say that because that's kind of rude. I want to be rude. All right.